Now this is how you do a romance anime. When the anime nails romance, it should leave you with that fuzzy feeling inside. The emotion should hit you deep in your gut, and after the brutal reminder that you will forever be alone, those tears rolling down your cheek are not tears of despair and loneliness. Nay, they are tears of freaking joy. For the god-tier romance you have witnessed between two anime characters destined for one another and their special journey falling for one another, frick yeah. It's freaking beautiful, man, and the anime A Sign of Affection is absolutely smashing it out of the park. Now, we are 4 episodes deep right now, but A Sign of Affection is Mike Tyson, and my heart has gotten 10 rounds with it. And you know what? I'm back for more each week, baby. This anime is so good, it's romance done right, and I'm a damn sucker for it. I really am. Do you like romance anime? Are you looking for a new slice of that sweet, sweet excitement that falling in love brings? Are you ready to be swept off your feet by the charm and allure of a story where a pretty girl meets a pretty boy? Do you like a silent voice? If this is you, if you're clutching your pillow saying yes, 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 well then hold on to your freaking seat, because A Sign of Affection is going to 100% hit you in the face with everything you've ever wanted. This anime truly took me by surprise. From its PV, it looked like it was going to be really good, but in a season that is filled to the brim of lewd fan service, could this anime turn my degenerate head and keep my gaze? Yeah. Totally, and it's one of the standout anime of the season for me. So, A Sign of Affection follows Yuki, a girl who is hearing impaired and has been since birth. Her entire world has been silent all her life. She has lived in the same place and rarely interacts with others, but for a select few, including her best friend Rin. She's a university student, and being of that age, it's a difficult time. Though mature, you're still figuring out where to go, what you want to do, and how to meet people. And with Yuki, it's of course harder. Everyone has their insecurities, of course, be it their likes, interests, or appearances, but then you throw the hearing impairment into the mix, and goddamn, it's hard to communicate with others at the best of times. But for Yuki, though a positive outlooking girl, she certainly has her own feelings of isolation. From her youth, she's always struggled with a sense of belonging. Due to her hearing, she has struggled to build and form connections with others. As her world is silent, she has to make out what people are saying via lip reading, as many don't know how to use sign language. For Yuki, interacting freely with others is something she doesn't have, and because of this, it is impossible not to have feelings of being alone or to have others treat you differently. However, Yuki's life completely flips when she meets Itsumi, a silver-haired dude who is very well traveled, has learned to speak different languages, and most importantly, takes an interest and liking to our girl Yuki. Straight off the bat, he doesn't treat her any differently because of her hearing impairment. He is fascinated by her and begins to learn how to communicate with her. Yuki is equally as fascinated by his lifestyle of traveling abroad, seeing and experiencing the wider world that she has only ever dreamed of. The story of this anime follows the journey of these two forming a special connection and having both of their worlds expanded thanks to each other, and it's freaking beautiful. And I love the way that they've incorporated Yuki's interactions in the show, you know, through her lip reading, how she writes on a sign or on her phone, and I have been so very impressed with the sign language parts of this anime. It's amazing because while watching this anime, me and my wife have actually picked up a couple of signs as they have explained them through the story, and I think it's just a really good play of bringing the world of sign to our attention, something I didn't expect to get from this anime. Now, in any anime, but especially romance anime, the characters are the heart and soul of any good story, and A Sign of Affection doesn't disappoint. Yuki is so damn adorable, man. Like, I've never really understood the phrase, "Oh, you're so cute, I just want to pinch your cheeks," because why would you do that? Don't touch me. But I would pinch the shit out of Yuki's cheeks, man. She is one of the sweetest girls I have seen in anime. It's the way she reacts to situations, how she deals with not only her hearing and communication problems, but with the issues of being a girl her age and falling in love. It's just so darn cute. There is honestly no way I wouldn't want to root for her. She's not only must protect, but she is also must win. Win at romance, win at life. Then there's Itsumi. Honestly, he's just a really good guy, man. Like, the guy oozes class, and from what we have seen so far, he's treating Yuki just right. Instead of isolating her as an outcast, he isolates her as someone special to him, and he's a good one in my books. And to add to that, I don't blame Yuki either. The guy is an absolute dreamboat, and it's clearly obvious that many have fallen victim to his charm. I'd bet that there's not a single pair of dry pantsu in all of the countries he has visited. He's a Chad. He is him. I want to be him. It's not fair. Now, there is an aspect of this show that I know many a romance fan are not too fond of, that being the love triangle, and there is definitely that element in this show. We have Oshi, who is the childhood friend of Yuki's. He has learned sign language and knows exactly what is good for Yuki, if that's the right way of putting it. It's things like he tends to point out not to approach her from behind because she can't hear them coming, so it startles her and things like that. He just looks out for her, which is nice, but he's also a bit of a douche to her at the same time. He's definitely the opposite of Itsumi in how they communicate with Yuki, but it's so obviously clear that he has feelings for her that she can't see, and I'm sure we will have that moment in the very near future. But Itsumi also has his own admirers. There is a smoking hot girl who clearly likes him and wants to be with him, but then there's a dude that she hangs out with and drinks with who clearly has feelings for her, and it seems to be a hot mess of heartbreak waiting to happen along the road, and I'm just here for it. I know a lot of people aren't into that aspect of romance anime, but it always adds a bit of drama to a show, you know, something that upsets the balance a little. Art style wise, this is a really pretty anime. A real feast for the eyes. The visuals all around are gorgeous and the character design is well done, as are the settings in which the story takes place. I like it a lot. However, it did seem like there was something up with the visuals. Now, I was watching this with my wife and we were saying that Yuki and the girls are designed so well. You know, they're all so gorgeous, but there's something not quite right with the guys. But what is it? It wasn't until I saw some people commenting about it on social media. It's the freaking lips, man. Mainly Itsumi, really, but his lips are huge and they kind of look a little weird. I don't know if that was a design choice or if it was to put more artistic focus on the moments where Yuki is reading his lips. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little shallow for picking up on that, but at least he isn't like the dude in the intro. They are some big ass lips. But yeah, lip discrimination aside, A Sign of Affection is almost a perfect romance anime. I'd say perfect, but we're only a few episodes in, but it does have all the ingredients that I want in a romance anime. Say I'm ready to cook up a smoking hot piece of romance anime for you to watch. How would I make it? Well, I'd don my apron. Gotta have an apron in the kitchen. It keeps you clean and makes you more attractive to women. Trust. Anyway, what are my ingredients? Well, I'm throwing in heartwarming, obviously. A huge dash of wholesome. I'm throwing in a cute girl. And to match with that, we have the obvious gentleman. Takes two to tango and all that. Let's add emotion to tickle the feels. And humor. Definitely some humor. Along with that, let's put in a challenge or a roadblock the couple has to overcome. Drama gets the old heart pumping, you know? And I'm throwing in big moments, you know? The ones where the big plays are made, progressing the romance between the two. I'm throwing in a bit of sweet, obviously, but I'm also throwing in some spice. Yeah, it's got to be a bit spicy. I am a degen, you know, I do love my fan service and I do want that in my romance anime, but you know. Anyway, finally, relatability. I want a romance that isn't completely unbelievable. I need to know that I can experience this or I can relate to it, and I think that's it. That's my romance cake. That is what I would serve you. And this bad analogy aside, you know, the main question, how close is A Sign of Affection to this? Well, very close. It has everything except the spice. I'm waiting for the spice. Have you seen A Sign of Affection and what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you wait for the next video to drop, why not check out this video where I talk about all the other anime airing this winter season that you cannot afford to miss. But guys, that's it from me. I'll see you soon with some more. Till then, you take care. Peace.